He smashed the glass bottle, ground the bottom flat, then used fire to melt a plastic bucket, embedding the glass piece into the bucket's opening. Finally, he wrapped the edges with old tire rubber, and a simple diving mask was completed. The man couldn't wait to dive into the water, and the underwater scenery was indeed clear. Having been hungry for 10 days, he was extremely excited, just preparing to get to work, when he unexpectedly discovered a sunken small boat. He immediately surfaced, flipped the boat over and found it only had a hole. As long as he repaired this small damage, he could escape from this island. Thinking of this, the man burst out with amazing strength, gritting his teeth as he dragged the boat back to shore. The young man wanted to come forward to help, but was loudly scolded by the man. He looked at the two of them with a smug face, his eyes full of mockery. After all, this girl was originally his girlfriend, but now she was intimate with the young man, and although he was a billionaire, on this island he had no place to use his skills. He was full of resentment, every day doing nothing but fishing and repairing the boat. Even when the girl admitted her mistake and apologized, he responded coldly, angrily telling the girl to get lost. Seeing that the small boat was almost repaired, the girl and the young man couldn't sit still, secretly planning a bold scheme. This day when the man was diving to catch fish, the young man took the opportunity to push the boat into the sea with the girl. When the man saw this, he rushed toward them like a madman, but because the distance was too far, he could only watch helplessly as the two sailed away. But he was not angry at all. Instead, he smiled. It turned out he had already anticipated the boat would be stolen, so he hadn't completely repaired it. He turned back and set fire to the grass hut the two had built, sitting by the fire roasting fish while waiting for them to return. Sure enough, the small boat on the other side hadn't gone far before it started leaking, and finally sank completely. The two could only desperately swim back to the island. As soon as the young man reached shore, he was already exhausted. The man seized the opportunity to thrust a long spear at him. Just as he was about to continue, he was suddenly pushed into the sea by the girl. The two took the opportunity to flee into the island's interior, but the severely injured young man hadn't run far before being caught up by the man again. After several rounds, the young man was no match for his opponent and ultimately died on the spot. After that, the two lived on the island for a long time. Until this day, fishermen came ashore and finally discovered her. The girl was so excited she couldn't speak, and before leaving, she secretly took the island's only lighter. At this moment, the man who was fishing by the sea heard the commotion, quickly poked his head out, and saw the girl getting farther and farther away with the fishing boat. He excitedly waved his hands calling for help, thinking he could finally be rescued. But unexpectedly, not only did the girl not call for help, she kept looking back frequently, as if very afraid of being discovered. Finally, she took out the lighter, revealing a meaningful smile, only leaving the man standing there dazed, forever trapped on this lonely island.